What's up, everybody? Matt with RacingNews.com here to talk to you about one of two stakes races on opening day at Saratoga, Thursday, July 14th. That's right, the Spa is back for 2022. And while the Grade 3 Schuylerville Stakes is traditionally the feature race, we have a new race this year earlier on the card, the Wilton Stakes, which is going to be utilizing that newly redesigned or brought back the Wilson Chute, which you're going to see right here on screen. This basically makes it so we have a 1.5 turn dirt mile race here. If you're familiar with betting Ellis Park, this is the exact same setup that they're very close to the setup that they have at Ellis Park. So what this setup means to me, inside post position horses are going to have a big advantage, because if the outside horses are going to have to really go wide around the second half of that first turn and then go wide down the backstretch if they're not saving ground. So that to me is going to lead me to my top pick, which has a little bit of an inner draw here in the field of 9-3-year-old fillies, and that is the 4 Angitude for Brad Cox. She debuted last fall at Churchill Downs, winning a 6-furlong dirt sprint by over 7 lengths. Looked like a Brad Cox filly with a big future. She didn't return until May, and maybe it was the slop, maybe it was the time off, maybe it was her first time facing winners. She was dead last in the field of 11, but the winner of that race, Society, is now a 3-for-3 Steve Asmussen trainee who just won the Monomoy Girl Stakes at Churchill Downs. So a horse with plenty of talent winning that race, and you see Angitude bounces right back, wins last time out, first level allowance at Churchill Downs. Buyer of 80 is going to fit very well in this field. Like I said, she's got the early positioning ability with this inside draw that's going to help her a lot. I don't think she's a need the lead type. She can do it if she needs to, but I think she's going to be perfectly positioned going down the backstretch and let Joel Rosario get first run on whoever is leading. Perhaps it's the 5 Sweet Solari who's just to her outside. As far as the longer shot horse go, I'm doing with this without morning line odds, so I'm going to take a guess that maybe we'll get a little bit of I do like the 1 Goddess of Fire, a horse with a lot of back class coming into this. She was second in the Gasparilla Stakes at Tampa Bay Downs to start her 3-year-old year, second by a half length in the Grade 2 Rich Alexandra Stakes, which was a Kentucky Oaks prep race at Fairgrounds. And then second in the Gulfstream Park Oaks to Kathleen O, a filly that everyone on the Racing Dudes team picked to win at the Kentucky Oaks. And neither Kathleen O or Goddess of Fire had a good time at the Kentucky Oaks. But you see Todd Pletcher giving Goddess of Fire plenty of time off since then to regroup. She's a half-sister to Mind Control, who absolutely loves winning dirt races at 7 furlongs to a mile, so this should fit her very perfectly. John Velasquez picking the mount back up for the 3rd time was aboard her when she won her debut, going 6.5 furlongs on the dirt at Saratoga. So we're coming back to the site of our debut win. We're getting the same jockey, a Hall of Famer, back aboard for Todd Pletcher. I like the 4 Angitude on top, but I think the 1 Goddess of Fire could be sneaky. Just try and get a little bit of a price. I think he might get in this field, but we'll see what happens. What do you think about this field? The Wilton Stakes coming out of the Wilson Chute. What are your thoughts about the Wilson Chute? Tell me below in the comments section. If you haven't yet, check out Saratoga Slim's latest backside vlog. He goes in depth about the Wilton Stakes and the Wilson Chute, gives you up close video footage of how the track looks and the layout and everything. So make sure you check that out at youtube.com/racingdudes. We've got you covered with free picks for every race, every track, including Saratoga all meet long at racingdudes.com. We'll see you at the spot.